Money flows to where it is quoted, managed, and well utilized. There are underlying principles as to how to do this well. In this series of broadcasts, Sam Afemikhe unveils practical time-tested steps to pursuing and achieving value for money with available limited resources. Sam is a chartered accountant and a leading value for money expert. He is also an author with extensive post-qualification experience in Africa and Europe. Sam is the group managing director of SSAC, Advisory and Professionals, which has carried out several value for money reviews, audits, and value for money systems implementation in the oil and gas industry.
Welcome to the Practical Application of Value for Money Principles Series number 4 with Sam Afemikhe. We continue our discussion of strategy as a cornerstone of the transaction program logic in the quest to do more with less. Today, we will discuss the concept of sense of mission. We have established Vivi Mosset model as the cornerstone of strategy. We have explained the 4 elements of mission as purpose, strategy, structure, systems, policies, and values. It has also been explained that the management or team that has clearly defined its objective or mission will outperform a team that has only defined its strategy. The mission team will have values as well as strategic concepts to guide it through important decisions. This is because the strategy team will have commercial logic only, while the mission team will have both commercial logic and emotional or moral logic. A company with a mission, together with strong values, will be able to create employees with a sense of mission if they choose a purpose aimed at a higher ideal, a higher goal, like serving society, for example. In terms of values, there are 2 rationales that link purpose with behavior. On the first hand, you have the rational commercial logic, which is about strategy and what will help the business outperform its competitors. On the other hand, you have the emotional, moral, ethical logic, which is about values and what sort of behavior is ethical as applicable to employees and the public. For example, underline the right way to treat people and the right way to behave in society. A sense of mission is an emotional commitment by the people in an organization, both management and employees, which happens on a very personal level, and it occurs when there is a match between the values of the organization on the one hand and the values of the individual on the other hand, which is referred to as shared values. How does this happen? Because it doesn't just happen automatically. How does it happen? Each individual is making a continuous judgment, asking, does this organization care about the sort of things that I care about? Because the organizational values are rarely explicit, the individual evaluates them through the company's behavioral standards. For example, if the standards are about cooperative working, the employer will sense that helpfulness is valued above individual competition. If the employee's response is that the organization cares about the things he cares about, there is a potential for developing an emotional commitment. The emotional commitment comes when the individual personally identifies with the values and behaviors lying behind the plan that turns strategy into mission and into a sense of mission. If not, then support from the organization is grudging based on contract or so much work for so much pay. Employees can certainly develop an emotional attachment to their work and their organization when their values match the values of the organization. There are 2 key limitations. First, it is not possible to have all employees with a sense of mission, particularly in a big organization. And secondly, careful recruitment is essential. By recruiting the people with compatible values, companies are much likely to foster a sense of mission. So you have to be careful the people you recruit into your organization if you are looking at creating a sense of mission based on values. A sense of mission and organization has tremendous benefits, which are Employees with a sense of mission are more committed, more disciplined, and more open to change than other employees. A sense of mission fuels loyalty and commitment. In fact, a sense of mission is the energy, commitment, and enthusiasm that employees feel about their companies. This form of emotional commitment leads to greater dedication and willingness to sacrifice personal interests to the good of the whole. Employees with a sense of mission are more unlikely to say, "It is not my job, it's someone else's job. It's 5 p.m. I will have to leave this till tomorrow." Their ability to identify personally with the company means that anything that reflects badly on the company reflects on them, and vice versa. Employees with a sense of mission can become the ears, eyes, and brains of the organization. Long-term commitment and employment is, in fact, a striking characteristic of companies where the employees have a sense of mission. Such employees commonly liken the organization to an extended family, confessing that they have stayed longer than they intended to when they joined. Because companies with strong missions have very strong norms and cultures, employees have recourse to very clear behavioral standards. These standards encourage cooperation between employees to ensure that customers are treated in a consistent way in the organization, helping to mold managerial styles and behavior. Managers in an organization with a strong culture give considerable attention to what is stressed in the corporate value system, and this in turn leads to produce extraordinary results. But be careful, as it works both ways. It's a double-edged sword. A sense of mission has the risk and pitfall that the strong organizational values and behavior norms can be a disadvantage as well as benefit, because strong values can be powerful influence over behavior. It is therefore important that the values are right as much as is possible. They are timeless. A strong commitment to values could cause reduction in performance or resistance to change because it's molded and stiff. People are not the organizational greatest asset, but the right people are the greatest asset. The right people do not just happen in the organization, but are created through a sense of mission when the values of the company align with the values of the people. You can deliver on the strategic objectives you have set for yourself, for your organization, or your entity if you apply the value for money principles and create a sense of mission in your team. Please do watch out for the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this episode of Value for Money with Sam Afemikhe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Value for Money TV, and connect with Sam Afemikhe on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Direct all inquiries to info@samafemikhe.com or call +234 818 492 2710.